guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make an egg and spinach omelette toast. We're going to be using 1 egg and 3 egg whites. We're going to be using fresh spinach, purple onion and cherry tomatoes, fresh avocado. Seasonings are going to be salt and pepper, and our toast is Dave's Killer Bread. Now, the reason why we're using 1 egg and 3 egg whites is the egg yolk is what contains the fat, and the egg white has no fat. So I want this meal to have higher amounts of protein and not too much fat. And that's the reason why we're gonna be using that ratio. Now, I've gone ahead and set a pan on medium heat and it's ready to go. I'm gonna be using some cooking spray, so give it a light spray. You can definitely use a little bit of olive oil if you have it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and place my cherry tomatoes and my onion first. I want the tomatoes to soften up a little bit. That's gonna take about a minute or two. And once they've simmered down, then we'll go ahead and add our egg and egg white mix. This is a really easy meal that you can prep for your whole week, realistically. If you chop your veggies and store them in the fridge, then all you're doing in the morning is really assembling your meal. It's a great meal that you can meal prep, you can take to work. You can do about 3 to 4 days, so it tastes good. And then you can do many, many combinations. This is one of my favorite. We are using avocado as our healthy fat, and I feel like avocado with any meal just makes it taste a lot better. So now that our tomatoes have simmered a little bit, I'm gonna give it another slight spray, and we're gonna be adding our egg mix. And there's 2 ways you can do it. You can whisk your eggs beforehand, or you can whisk it once it's on the pan. This is really just preference. If you have a lid on hand, then definitely go ahead and cover it up so it cooks faster. I'm gonna be adding the salt and the pepper now. And in a couple of minutes, I'm gonna be adding the spinach. Now that our omelet is almost cooked, we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle our spinach on top, and you wanna do this evenly so every bite of your omelet has some spinach. Spinach is a great leafy green that you can incorporate in a lot of your meals. It does cook extremely fast, so make sure that it's your last ingredient or else it's gonna be very soggy and overcooked. We're gonna go ahead and turn that off and let it sit for about a minute. Now it's time to toast our bread. I'm using Dave's Killer Bread, and it's one of my favorite brands. Besides the fact that it tastes really good, it has 3 grams of protein per serving and 2 grams of fiber per serving. Fiber is what helps us digest food, and you can find it in grains, and you can also find it in vegetables. Now it's time to plate our meal. You can either fold your omelet or leave it as is. Next, you're gonna go ahead and top it off with your avocado. And I would recommend adding some type of spice to this. I'm a big fan of spicy foods. So if you have a green salsa at hand or even some sriracha, that's gonna go great with it. I've gone ahead and toasted our bread. And voila, there you go, guys. Spinach, egg omelet, ready to go.